Hi guys, I'm Sue, as you know, and today I'm doing a baking video for
Wow, dude, that's good.
Destroy All Movies for some reason. Not really quite sure what this has to do with movies,
It has nothing
but
to do with movies.
Richie was just really excited about doing some kind of hilarious commentary while I bake.
Nor hilarious.
So that's what I'm going to be doing here today. I'm going to be making some peanut butter chocolate chip cookies.
Why did she have to read that?
Which is a recipe that I've been
Didn't she know what she was making?
Just to try and get it just right. I want to make sure it's chewy enough, but still has a lot of peanut butter and chocolate flavor.
Yummy.
So what we're going to do is you want to
cookie.
preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. And then you're going to want to get a quarter cup
fucking oven's gonna melt.
of butter.
I said it's at 350 Celsius.
A quarter cup of shortening and an egg. And I have those already prepared, so I didn't have to deal with that messy stuff while I'm baking today.
We don't want to get messy.
Yeah.
She had her people do it.
So what we want to do is we want to mix sugar, peanut butter, shortening, margarine, and egg. So we're going to start with one half cup
Look at all those aprons.
of
I was just going to say, that's a lot of aprons.
And the way I like to measure is just kind of scoop it into the measuring cup and level it off so that it's nice and exact. I'm kind of a
Why can't she just scoop the whole thing in there?
She's explaining it. She's a stickler for that.
Yeah, but all she had to do
half a cup of granulated sugar
was take the knife and go over it
now
again.
a half a cup
There's a lot of
brown
unnecessary
sugar.
scooping.
And when you are measuring brown sugar, you're really going to want to pack it into the measuring cup. And I don't know why it's different with brown sugar. I
That
just
was
know
her
that
car.
that's what Betty Crocker always tells me
Fucking
to use.
Batmobile just went by.
So we are going to pack the brown sugar way down into the measuring cup.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, just brown sugar.
That's some good packing.
And see, I thought about measuring everything out ahead of time and then just kind of throwing everything together, but it wouldn't make for a very long or interesting video if I did that.
Yes, because
So
this
instead
one
you
is
gotta wait
much
for
more
me to
interesting.
Put everything in and measure it out.
Ew.
Alright, so the brown sugar is packed pretty evenly.
Why didn't she knife the top of that? She spilled
Now
brown
we
sugar
wanna
on her
add
instructions.
1/2 cup of peanut butter. And I'm just going with some kind of generic peanut butter here, Sunland. I have no idea what that is. But, you know, use whatever favorite peanut
Whatever's
butter
laying
you
around
like.
in
I might want to try it
the
with chunky. I
pantry
was thinking
from
about
the
that
house I'm
earlier.
renting
If I
now.
had some chunky on hand, I think that would make for an interesting cookie. So the peanut butter, I just kind of
Instead of this cookie, which isn't interesting at all.
Yeah.
smush it down in there and make sure I get a full half cup.
Can't she eyeball it? Usually peanut butter's to taste.
Well, because baking
It's precise. Yes, I understand.
Yes.
I love peanut butter. I will spread it.
Sorry for all the
You think she dolled
dead
herself up a
air. I
little,
didn't
with
wanna
the earrings
measure
and
everything out ahead of time.
you think she
I said.
tried on all different
Because I thought
aprons?
it would be So here we have a half cup of peanut
this
butter.
one's perfect.
Put that right in there.
Suzanne.
Make sure you scrape it all out of the cup.
This one screams soup.
Yummy. She keeps putting it back in. She's fighting the peanut butter.
I would have softened the peanut butter.
Yeah.
I would have softened the peanut butter a
I
little.
just want to get every last drop.
Peanut butter just is not liquid.
Quote me on
No,
that.
doesn't
There's
drop.
no drops of peanut butter.
No.
Now let's see. We need
We need cookies out of the fridge.
to mix in the
I
shortening,
fucked this up.
margarine, and egg. I don't use margarine. I use real butter. So mix in. You want to have, I believe, a quarter cup of shortening and a quarter cup of butter.
Room temperature?
Just double checking my measurements there, but that's right. As I said, I already pre-measured these, so even if I give the wrong measurement, I know I have the right one already.
I like that she's
and I
laughing
will,
at herself. There's no
I'll send
audience
Jim
there, dude.
The full, complete, correct
She could totally
recipe
do
after I'm done baking, so that everybody
Except
can try it
she's
out.
reading. They don't.
according
She
to the
needs like a
directions.
teleprompter.
All right, that's the shortening, the butter, and here's an egg.
Yeah, it's a good thing you got the messy
And
stuff
we're
out
just
of the
gonna
way
mix
earlier.
everything together.
Yeah. Doesn't she have a mixer?
Then we mash it together with the spoon I've been using.
And you really want to mix the butter into the
She don't have a
sugar,
mixer?
blend
What
it
is she,
in there really
Amish?
well. You don't want to end up with any butter or shortening lumps. Your butter's soft enough, this should be pretty easy to do. If you
She don't
are
even have a
starting
little
with
cake.
cold butter, it's really going to take
Nothing?
a lot more elbow grease. So
Doesn't she watch
to work it
TV
in
where you can
there.
get all that crap as seen for TV?
I just see a lot of spatulas around.
There's spoons back there. There's like a really big spoon.
It's better with a tablespoon.
You don't want any hard lumps in your brown sugar either, because that will make it more difficult to mix.
It is much more difficult when there's lumps in your brown sugar.
Yeah.
You know what I always wondered about brown sugar?
Nope.
Why does it taste so good?
Because it's sugar and molasses.
Just like a young girl should.
This looks
Oh, you didn't
good.
get that?
Yeah.
Consult recipe. Keep mixing.
Now, after you've mixed the sugar,
I'm buying
peanut
her. I'm
butter.
gonna buy her a spatula.
the
You
butter,
can buy a hand
the
mixer for like
shortening, and the egg,
$5.
you're gonna want to just
The same
add in
place you got that
everything else.
generic peanut
Pretty
butter.
easy, pretty simple recipe here.
That I gotta keep
All right,
looking
and
at.
what everything else is
That's a pretty
is
simple
we're
recipe
gonna
that
need
I'm reading.
1 1/4 cup of flour.
Let's see if she scoops the flour.
Looks
Just
like
I like
goes
how
to town.
precise she said
More
that.
measuring
1
cups, so I will
and
be right with
1/4
you.
cup, not 1 1/4.
I like how she just said she'll be right with you. And after this commercial break.
And I'm stepping off the screen.
Yeah. See Alice. Don't do it.
I'm gonna go cry now.
Oh, that's not even a cookie recipe. That's just answers to her next game show.
What the hell is she building back there?
All right, I'm back with my measuring cup and with some additional measuring spoons, because I'm going to need those as well. All right,
'Cause
we need
each-
1 1/4 cup of flour. So as I measured my sugar before, I'm going to do the same thing with the flour. Just going to scoop it into the measuring cup
Or
and then level it off.
just
And you don't want to pack the flour down, because that will give you a little too much flour. You
actually
just
it
wanna
won't because
gently
a
spoon
cup
it
is a
in.
cup.
That's true. Cup is a cup.
Level it off.
Yeah. It's
Another clean knife.
If you didn't want a cup,
That's 1 cup.
right.
you
And
should
this is a
have
great
picked a
measuring
smaller.
cup, as it just allows you to slide to the correct measurement that you need. And so I'm sliding to 1/4.
I got this at Kohl's.
They didn't have mixers.
They didn't have hand mixers though.
Look at her go.
All right, now we need
Yeah, we close that.
1 teaspoon of baking soda.
That's been in her fridge forever.
It's got that
And I did the
nice
same thing with
fridge taste.
with baking soda. I just
Dude.
kind of
She's like, where do I go? Oh, wait.
grab a
I-
scoopful
I-
and then level it off using the
I like
top of
to-
the box
I
there.
like to-
Wow, did you
use-
see that? She leveled it up by using the top of the box.
Wow,
And this,
I call this
recipe
seasoned
originally called for
baking
baking
soda.
powder, but it made my cookies a little too fluffy for me. So I'm going to skip the baking powder. I'm just going to go with the baking soda and see how that works. And now my secret ingredient
yeah, no one likes fluffy
for
cookies.
chewy cookies,
My-
1 tablespoon
Of Nestle's
of
cookie
cornstarch.
mix. That's my secret
1
ingredient.
tablespoon of cookie dough.
Nestle's, you can get it in the refrigerated section of any. That is the.
Wait a minute, what was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it blew right by me. Her
Yeah.
secret ingredient is still the
All
secret.
right, so I'm going to stir all that together.
Because we,
Yeah, we can't rewind.
who says we can't rewind?
Oh.
Oh, I do.
You did.
Yeah. Our setup, we can't rewind. It could have been iced tea mix or something.
Maybe it's cocoa. Maybe it's like quick.
It's country time lemonade.
Look at how messy. What are all those spoons for?
She said she needed various measuring devices.
But she didn't use. She only used one.
2, actually. She used the big flour thing,
Right.
and she used one of the spoons.
And now, the the
measuring.
very, very best part of the cookie. Chocolate chips.
Which I don't.
And I'm using these
Did you see how
Ghirardelli
excited she
semi-sweet
looked?
chocolate chips. They have
Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli also makes a chocolate chip that's 60% cocoa, which is also
Coca.
really, really good. But I didn't see those when I went grocery shopping this weekend, so I just got the regular
Coca, not-
semi-sweet chocolate chips. And you want to use a whole package there.
60% cacao, you mean?
Yeah,
Super
yeah, the
chocolatey.
coca, the cacao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was so excited when she said chocolate chip.
I know. She's like, and here comes the chocolate chips. Wonder what date it is up there.
It's the year 2000.
Yeah.
You really want to mix the chocolate chips down into the batter real good so you don't get... You want a really even disbursement of the chocolate chips. If you use
Is she
the
making a fucking
60%
IAD?
cocoa,
You want an
Ghirardelli
even
chips.
disbursement to
Those
take out
ones
as
are
many
a bit
people
bigger.
as possible.
And when you mix those in, and after they bake, a lot of times they clump up together in the middle and make what Jeff calls a chocolate pop.
Jeff is a scamp, isn't he?
Jeff. Who's Jeff? He doesn't exist.
Yeah, he's not on camera.
Yeah.
Don't talk about him.
Alright, this is pretty good. As I said, it's a really simple
You know the
recipe.
problem?
There's
She's
not
not
a
showing
lot
us
to
any
it.
of this.
No.
You should show the thing to the camera, the
Yeah.
bowl to the camera.
Show the bowl.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the freezer.
Or Jeff could
to
have had
chill
another
for maybe
camera,
like 5
or
minutes,
another
just to make it a
bowl.
little easier to scoop.
a see-through
and then
bowl.
pick up
Yeah,
this
but
mess I
Jeff
got
doesn't
here.
exist.
And
Like, how
then
about like a
we
Pyrex
will,
bowl?
measure the cookies onto the pan and bake them in the oven. So I will be right back.
After these words from...
Oh, wow!
Shit, that was a nice edit. And I'm back.
And the
Alright.
table's clean.
This cookie
She's
mixture
Samantha
has
from-
chilled for a little
Okay.
bit, so it should be
She's
good
from
for
Bewitched,
steeping
man.
now.
All right, here's the thing.
And what I use,
She
I
used
like
none of
to
those
get,
fucking spoons that she brought
all,
over.
all my cookies to be about the same shape and size. So I like to use an ice cream scoop to scoop my
So
batter.
she likes a big cookie.
And this is a pretty large ice cream scoop. I believe it's about 2 inches across. And you don't need to
That's
grease
2
your
inches
cookie sheets when
Fahrenheit.
you're baking your cookies for the most part. Not for these ones, anyway.